I see no good people now. That includes you. That I do that is because I'm just checking the microphone levels, but I'm also doing it because that's the way I feel. We're all related. Everyone's a cousin of everyone else. Over 7 billion cousins. That's a lot. But if we change our mindset that we are one family, then that's another type of perspective that I think that mankind should be pursuing. That we are all related. Meditation and mindfulness is about one's perspective. And how do you acquire increasing sensitivity to yourself? And you do that by practicing your awareness. And you can do that through some of your physical features, such as breathing and your heart's pulsing and the innate vibration of your being, the trillions of cells that are oscillating and in motion. So those are basic methods of gaining concentration and focus of your being, of your mind, of your spirit. And I know this is what we all want to do, and I'm included in that group. So here we are, self-nourishing human beings who are most likely already in a comfortable posture, but should be finding one if they haven't as of yet. And whatever that means to you, being relaxed, being at ease, having a sense of kindness towards yourself, towards your family, towards all things, all people, all beings. And I include everywhere for that. We're always in some kind of antagonism, it seems, in our societies between cultures and civilizations and religions. And I think we need to mention that. We need to foster a sense of collaboration and compromise rather than confrontation. So this is a seed to put in your mind. We want to nurture ourselves. This is a good one. Peace, goodwill, kindness, understanding, compassion, love, empathy, friendship. These are things to consider planting in your own soul garden. That's what Zaran the gardener recommends, and that's me. Undisturbed you want to be as well as comfortably postured. So that speaks for itself that you can focus on what you are doing, which is increasing your powers of focus and concentration and planting seeds inside of yourself for your self-improvement. I call this pod Crossroads because I've been doing it a little more than 50 times here on Buzzsprout. I think it's always good to be considering what you're doing and as necessary to change it. So I'm changing it because I've had some friends helping me to clarify what they feel when they hear the podcast. And I want to keep improving and make it better. I wanted to help you to grow, to nourish you, to share with you. That's the purpose. You might take it for granted with the cost being for free, but the cost is really in your own attitude, in your own depth of commitment to your own self-realization, your self-illumination, your growth, your revelations into your own mind, your own spirit that you have when you practice regularly. Here we are. Now, in this moment, finding our bodies, right? You've all been thinking and assessing what you've been doing when someone asks you to find a comfortable posture, right? So you've done that. Undisturbed. Finding your your two hands and your sets of fingers, placing fingertips to fingertips on your knees, around your knees, or in front of your torso, and becoming more aware of what? Of your fingers and the temperature of each. You can feel them? Good. And what else do we notice about our fingertips? They are warm. They are meeting each other because there's a sensitivity from the skin touching and pressing gently. Can you feel the pulsing of the vascular system in your fingertips? Okay, good. Practice doing this until you can, if you haven't been able to do it, but you can, I'm sure. But you have to realize this is a responsibility. The cost is your responsibility when you come here. To, one, be proactive and to participate. To just listen is worthless, more or less. It is participating where you will make changes in yourself. And as sure as these words are reaching your ears, changes will occur. There is no question, for better or worse. You are going to need to take your hand and put it on the rudder of your own ship, of your own life. This is what we're talking about. And steer and guide. Meditations, mindfulness. You are taking responsibility for yourself, and that is why you have arrived at this point. To increase your perspective from here to the edge of the universe. Billions and billions and billions of light years away. One's fingertip. Feeling throughout your body and your mind, in your head, where your brain is, in the center of your brain, and then just in front, where your third eye is located, between your eyes and in your forehead, wherever in particular or specifically you want it to be. It is a visualization. There's not a hole there, right? No. It's where you energize a place. You're doing it all the time. You're energizing. Your whole body is energizing. That's why your temperature is 98.6 degrees. Listen. Use the internet to investigate. Find out for yourself that you can have confidence in your widening perception. It is important to believe in what you say and feel and do. You are not a mob. You are an individual. You deserve respect, and you need to earn the respect. That is your responsibility. How you treat yourself, how you treat each other, those closest, and those that surround you. By and large, we're doing okay. Room for improvement, for sure. Something for us to do. What else do you notice in your body, this whole body that we're talking about? Do you notice your chest, your torso rising and falling from the space being taken up and emptied again by your air that reaches your lungs? We call breathing. Are you aware of your breathing? You could be. Breathing is one of those three areas where I said we have an opportunity to focus and investigate and concentrate. Pulse and the subtle vibration of your being. Those three. Another reason you may want to use these physiological markers, processes, is to help clear your mind and allow the debris to settle from your civilized thinking. Because here we are alone inside of ourselves. at least initially. And this is where we want to go, because we want to be simple and find our foundation. And where is your foundation? But in these processes, we're just discussing in your breath, in your pulse, and in your vibration. It's right here. You need not take my word for it. You can just feel yourself breathing. Oh, I guess he's right about that. And pulsing. And, oh, yeah, okay. And the vibration, you go, wait a minute, I'm not sure about that. Well, just think of it then in terms of your energy, of your fire, your life, your musculature, the heart pumping back and forth, your lungs expanding and contracting, the muscles creating energy. 98.6 doesn't come from nothing. You are a being, a creature, functioning, alive, vibrating. 30 trillion cells. Yeah. Don't take it for granted. That's the point. Being more mindful, more perspective, meditating, concentrating, focusing on these things. We are going directly to our being. There's no hocus pocus here. Either you feel it or you don't. If you don't, then you need be mindful enough to make an inquiry. I will be glad to help you as long as I can. Ask questions. Seek and ye shall find. Ask and it shall be given unto you. Why do you think we're doing this? To help each other. So focusing just on being comfortable, on being undisturbed, of having a regularity to one's practice, to be also kind and understanding, and knowing in this 21st century we all are doing a lot of things. You need not have an excuse for not being here. We accept all reasons. We are always waiting for you, like your heart and your lungs are waiting for you to remember them and the processes that keep you alive. Be aware of your breathing and your pulsing and your vibration. Find your vibration. You will find it soon enough as you are looking for your heartbeat and you are looking for your lungs, for your breathing. You will find your shimmering, ecstatic being. Yes, ecstatic. Life is ecstatic. Find it. It is waiting for you to arrive. Okay? It's a beautiful day. Enjoy it.